The NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog, looking up new customers, play just $5. Get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with promo code NBA SGPN. Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of the NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Know me, know the voice of the guy. It's me, really raw, feeling raw, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Okay, so the Pistons collapsed. Well, it was actually questionable at different points in time, but then I remember feeling very, very confident. And then I remember watching it all go down the drain. So they did not cover the number. Understood. But bear with me. Portland has now won. JT, where you at? Or was it J Main? It's either JT or J Main. I get y'all confused. One of y'all need to change y'all pictures. It's like both of y'all got dark pictures. Both of y'all things start with J. It's an M in there as well. Like somebody need to change the name. But either one of those two gave the very, very good stat. Portland had won 12 straight games on a back-to-back. Make it 13. Shout out to the dog of Portland -3.5 coming through here. So very, very good stuff. The Pistons did ruin the chalk parlay as well. We got the Nuggets laying 6.5. We got the Warriors laying 13.5. We did not get the Pistons. However, Lonte, you're here with me. I was dolo yesterday. Now we get to break it down. Nerd Lonte Smith. Lonte, what's going on?
Yeah, not much, man. I think it's an underwhelming slate, I guess. I don't know why it's just 3 games on, but hey, got some winners to give out.
A little delay on the drop there. Yeah, man, a bunch of really small 3-game slate. We're talking about NBA Cup games too here on a Tuesday, and one team that has yet to win an NBA Cup game since the inception of the NBA Cup, and I can't wait to talk about that team. I don't think I'm really ready to talk about the game, but I'm ready to talk about the team. Let's get to it. But before we do that, Lonte, we gotta talk to everybody about the merch store. Make sure you go hop into the merch store and get some of that holiday gear. Use that promo code HOLIDAY and tap in for 25% off everything in our merch store. You can get some NBA Gambling Podcast gear. You can get the Talk About My Third Leg shorts. Come on, like, go ahead, start getting ready for the summertime in the winter and grab you those shorts. You got the Reps of Terrorist t-shirt and hoodie, all of that and more available for you in the merch store, store.sportsgamblingpodcast.com. 25% off. Use promo code HOLIDAY. All right, let's get to it. First game on the docket. Let's talk about the Atlanta Hawks on the road going to play the Washington Wizards. Wizards catching 10.5 at home. This is an NBA Cup game. The Wizards have yet to win an NBA Cup game ever. 1-15 on the season. 236.5 is total injury report for these two teams. And I have for the Atlanta Hawks, they're getting healthier. Luke Kennard is questionable. Trae Young's out, as you already know. And then for the Washington Wizards, you got Keyshawn George is questionable. Marvin Bagley is questionable. Trey Johnson is out. All right, Lonte. I'm hovering my finger over the chalk zone drop right now. I'm not going to press it yet, but my finger is hovering over the button. I'm almost certain we're both going the same way with this, but what are you doing here in this game? Yeah,
I mean, it would be Atlanta or nothing for me, but I like over, to be honest. I mean, we'll just start with the side. I mean, Atlanta's playing really well. They cover games on the road, 7-4 ATS on the road. And you talked about Washington. I mean, they're 0-6 ATS at home, 14-game losing streak, which is 2 away from a franchise record. I mean, they're dealing with injuries as well, so guys in and out of the lineup. I mean, they're just not very good, to put it lightly. And I think Atlanta's, like you said, getting healthier. They got some continuity there that's being built. Trey's a little bit closer to being back. I think he's being reevaluated at the end of this week. They've won 7 of their last 9, and they're 9-4 straight up since the Trey injury. So, I mean, they're playing well. But I think the over is more so what I like. 10 of the 16 games of over for Washington. 4 of those 6 have been at home where they went over. Atlanta 6 over in 6 of their 11 road games. I just think Atlanta will be able to score freeway to the basket. Atlanta doesn't, pose a lot of resistance at the rim. So I expect Jalen Johnson to have a big night as well. So I just think that Atlanta should score. Maybe a team total over as well if you don't believe in the Washington offense. But I think Washington will probably do just enough to get us over the number. But I like over. If I had to, I would lay it with Atlanta. I can't bet Washington.
Realistically, my only concern for this number is the fact that the Atlanta Hawks are not been blowing teams out. They've been winning games, but they have not been blowing a lot of teams out. Only cause for concern I could give you here, but honestly, it's really nothing to talk about here. The Wizards are horrible. The Wizards get just demolished by this number. I mean, listen to some of the games that they played: 140-110 to Toronto, 120-109 to Minnesota. They lost 129-106 to Brooklyn. I mean, 135, 112 to Houston. Like, it's not too many times that they're even coming close in a lot of these games. So for me, yeah, it's the Atlanta Hawks laying 10.5 all the way. I think this Hawks team is good. They have proven that they can get this done on the road. This isn't like typical Atlanta Hawks years where you kind of back them at home and fade them on the road. It's actually a little bit quite the opposite. Looking at the ATS numbers here for the Atlanta Hawks on the road, they are 7 and there we go. They are 7-4 ATS this season on the road. So they. Whoa! Did you do that? What was that? Are we good? We're back. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was me. My fault. That was me. My fault.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, whoa. All right, yeah, but back to it. 7-4 ATS on the road for the Atlanta Hawks. 0-6 at home ATS for the Washington Wizards. It's Hawks or nothing for me. I'm playing the drop. Lonte's on the Hawks. He likes the over a little bit more. I'm definitely on the Hawks. All right. Total, yeah. I think my concern is the Wizards doing their part. To be honest, I think I would probably play it if I played the full, like both teams. I would play under, but Hawks team total over feels like the way to go here. It feels like they really this could be a pleaser where you take this number, bring it up, and you could probably get the Hawks to win by 20 here for a pretty good number, because I could see a 20-point win here for the Atlanta Hawks. Just trying to run the score up in the NBA Cup. Let's pull up those NBA Cup standings as well here. Let's see. Oh no, that's the wrong standings. I need NBA Cup standings.
A couple of guys in the chat were bringing up the point differential. I think that's a good. That's a good indicator of wanting to lay the favorite in this spot, because they need a little bit of margin. So that's a good call by the chat.
And if you play it right, you get the team total under of one team and a team total over on the other team, and it's a lot of room for opportunity here. All right, let's see. NBA Cup for the Atlanta Hawks. They are 1-1, chasing behind the Cleveland Cavaliers 2-1, and the Toronto Raptors at 3-0. And of course, the Wizards have never won an NBA Cup game ever. They are 0-2 this season. All right, let's see here. Any player props you like in this game, Lonte?
Like Jalen Johnson. I like his PRA. I like that a lot because they don't have a ton of resistance at the rim. And Alex Saul will probably be pulled out of the paint by Porzingis. I think it'll just be a freeway. I mean, they don't have a on-ball defender either to be able to stop him off the dribble. So I really like Jalen Johnson and his PRA. He's been killing it since he's been back. So I don't see any reason to go away from him. Mm-hmm. So that was one that I really, really liked.
All right, getting behind Jalen Johnson today. I think I can. I mean, I don't want anything to do with like the Wizards players. I just don't want. I don't trust a lot of these Wizards players to really get anything done. I want to see if Bagley is going to play. If that rim protection is going to be there, maybe we get somebody scoring, being able to slash and drive to the rim. But it's probably just straight Hawks guys for me. I like your Jalen Johnson play. I can get behind that. I think Porzingis threes is going to be interesting today. Trying to pull some of those bigs out of the paint, make them guard him out on the perimeter. So I think that Porzingis threes could be a little bit of an interesting market here in this game. He's had 2+ threes in 3 straight games. Actually, it's a little bit of a juice number though. So probably a parlay piece or something like that. Maybe we could talk about that for underdog. No, we'll get there a little bit later. Yeah, not too much in this one for me. Blowout potential.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's see here. Before we get to the next game, let's got to talk to everybody about Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. You know you're getting the best prices on the market with Novig. Novig is available in 35+ states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend just $5 when you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Underdog. We'll drop an Underdog lineup at the end of the show here. But, hey, make sure you go and tap in because you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. All you got to do is pick higher or lower on your favorite player's fantasy stats, and you could win that money. Head over to Underdog. Use their brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with promo code NBA SGPN. That is promo code NBA SGPN. Next game up on the docket. Let's talk about there we go. Orlando Magic on the road going to play the Philadelphia 76ers. Orlando opened up laying 1.5 last night, Lonte. They are currently laying 2.5. 229 is the total injury report for these two teams. And Paolo Banchero is out. Franz Wagner is out. And not Franz Wagner, I'm sorry, Mo Wagner. Please, Franz Wagner is playing. Mo Wagner is out. That was a fraudulent slip by me. Again, Franz Wagner in, Mo Wagner, who hasn't played all season because torn ACL, is out. Tyrese Maxey is probable. Joel Embiid is questionable. Paul George is probable. VJ Edgecombe is out. Kelly Oubre is out. And Adime Bona is out. Orlando is bowling. They just had a setback, but they've looked very good over the past, 10 games or so. 7-3 ATS, 7-3 straight up. Kind of pulling themselves out of that hole from whatever they were doing in the beginning of the season. And now we have this Philly team who has cooled off a little bit from being a straight ATS buzzsaw. However, they're still 10-5-1 against the spread this season. Paul George is back. Joel Embiid looks like he's working his way back. Don't know if both of those two things are good things for the future of Philadelphia basketball or not, but that's how things are right now. What are you doing with the Philly catching a short number at home?
Yeah, I like the home dog here, so I'm going to go with Philly. As long as Maxey's in the game, I feel really comfortable against this. And the thing that you talked about with Orlando, like they schemed, they're starting to scheme up different things offensively. With Paolo being out, they're having to, have guys play at a level that they're not normally, used to playing to, and they've been doing so. I think Wendell Carter's been playing well. Anthony Black's taking a step in the right direction. Jalen Suggs, obviously being healthy back in on the ball, has been really good as well. I mean, their offense has been really good. They're scoring like 120 to 130. I think they scored a 124 in the first meeting where the Sixers beat them 136-124. So they're scoring the ball a lot more efficiently and a lot better than than what they're accustomed to, because generally they could barely get to 100 in some of these games, and now their offense looks a lot better, and their defense kind of supersedes that plan because that's how they want to win. But I mean, I like Philadelphia. They're 0-2 in cup play, so they need a win. Orlando's 2-0. Philly's just been inconsistent. I mean, they haven't won 2 in a row since earlier in the season, but they also haven't lost 2 in a row. So it's kind of just up and down over the stretch, and a lot of that can be, charged to just guys being in and out of the lineup constantly. So it's not a good rhythm. We saw, VJ, Oubre, and Maxi all score, I think, a combined like 90 points in the first meeting when they scored 136. They won as a 6.5 point dog with Paulo on the court, and this was without Embiid and PG on the floor. So I don't think the difference is this much. To be quite honest, I mean, I thought that the Phillies should be maybe like a 1 point favorite. I like them. They're 7-3 ATS as a dog. You talked about their overall ATS numbers. I like Philly at home. As long as Maxi's in, I think we're good to
go. Okay. I don't know if I'm all the way there. Let's talk about put some other things into context here for today. We have the Group B standings. Detroit is leading at 2-0 with a plus 27 differential. Then you have Orlando at 2-0 with a plus 20 differential. And then you have Brooklyn at 1-2 somehow in NBA Cup play. And they have a minus 17 differential. And then you have Boston 1-2 at a minus 20. And Philly at 0-2 with a minus 10. So in theory, if Philly is not out of it, they would have a lot of ground they would have to try to make up. But I don't think it's enough. I think more the motivation is on the Orlando side of the ball of, hey, let's go out there, let's win this game, let's get to 3-0, and we can have a good chance at point differential if we go out here and have a good defensive performance in this game. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Both teams are going to be trying to lock in on the defensive side of the ball and trying to win this game, not trying to let the other team run the score up on them. Yeah, I guess is Maxey the best player on the court here?
No debate. No debate at all.
Yeah, I think so too. My concern is that Orlando offensively has been on the past few games, and I'm just not certain if the Philly defense is going to be able to keep up with that. But I think Maxey is going to be good. And if Maxey's good, I think they're going to have a chance. Wow, I'm really split. I'm actually really split here. I'll kind of want to fade Embiid in the lineup. I don't care. I kind of want to fade the lineup if Embiid is playing. So I'll take Orlando. I understand the thoughts of Philly. Philly's been really good. They found ways to continue to be in this game. Getting them as a home dog is big too. Shout out to Kate, I think it is, in the chat. He said he will be in the house watching that game. So, yeah, I actually would like to see Philly win the game. But I don't know. Something in my gut is just telling me take Orlando, who's 2-0 in the standings, looking to move to 3-0. So I'll take Orlando, but I don't really feel good about that. Totals at 229.5. I understand. I kind of feel really iffy about this game overall. I understand the look at the over, but something in my gut just tells me Orlando tries to pick up the intensity defensively here today. What do you feel on the total, Lonte?
Yeah, I like over. Especially,
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, especially with how these teams have played each other. And they were playing, this is back whenever they played, they scored a combined, I think, 260 points. This was when, the Orlando offense wasn't like clicking and they were playing a little bit slower. Now they picked up a little bit more pace. I do think if Embiid plays, like they'll pick and choose his spots, and Philadelphia likes to run because Maxey's better when the defense is not set. So I'm going to go over. I think both teams will be able to score here.
All right. Let's see. Player props. What are you looking for here?
That's a good question. I like Bane. Bane's been playing really well. He's been shooting the ball really well. I'm looking at Wendell Carter as well, points and rebounds, because he'll have to play. He'll have to play a bigger role whenever Embiid's in the game because they don't have a ton of interior depth. Maybe look at Gogo Batazzi as well, but I think Wendell Carter has been playing well this year. And if Angel Reese is in the building, I'm pretty sure he'll have even better.
He need to be learning from her.
Oh, that too. But he's been playing well though. He's been playing extremely well.
All right. Well, of course, it starts and ends with Maxey. At this point, I don't think that there's ever a point where I'm like, oh yeah, let's not play Tyrese Maxey. Like I'm, every time I feel like he just hit for us in the underdog lineup the other day. Actually, like, yeah, every single time I'm always for playing Tyrese Maxey. So Let's see where Tyrese Maxey right now. His points prop is at 31.5. What I would do is I would wait for Joel Embiid to be ruled in. It's going to drop some and then play Tyrese Maxey because regardless if Joel's in the game or not, I think Maxey is still going to be good, especially with no VJ and a minutes restriction for Paul George. I believe it is Lonte. Is he? I think he's still on that minutes restriction.
Yeah, he should be.
Grimes could be an interesting play today. Grimes. He's going to go out there, score. He's going to chuck.
Look at Anthony Black rebounds and assists. I've been playing his PRA, but his rebounds and assists have been really good because he's really physical on the glass. This is a type of game that he should thrive in because he likes to play with pace. They'll probably try to put him and Maxey. I will probably put him on Maxey. If I'm not mistaken, I think they both went to the same high school. Didn't Maxey go to? No, Maxey didn't go to Duncanville, but they're Texas guys. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. And then I don't think anybody's going to be able to stay in front of Franz Wagner. I think he's going to be able to just put his head down, get to the rim, get to the foul line. He's had some really good games against Philly. 22 earlier this season, but he's had 3 30-point games in the past against Philly. So I think that this could be a nice little Franz Wagner gets the ball, gets the opportunity to go to the rim, score. So 24.5 feels very low for him. I will take over 24.5 for Franz Wagner. All right. Anything else here, Lonte? All right. Next game up on the docket, we've got your boys, Lonte. The Los Angeles Lakers are welcoming their no longer tenant in the building, because they finally moved out, got their own apartment, and so no longer their tenant, the Los Angeles Clippers, playing in Staples Center. Lakers laying 6.5, 229 is the total. Injury report, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, questionable, Jordan Miller, Bradley Beal. Oh, man. And Derek Jones Jr. out. DeAndre Ayton is out for the Lakers. All right. No Ayton. So sounds like Big Zoo should have a pretty good game on the inside here. LeBron's still working his way back. Lonte, what are you doing here laying 6.5 with the Lakers? Wait, hold on. Before you do that, let's just go ahead and preface all of this with the fact of Group B in the Western Conference of the NBA Cup. Both of these two teams are at the front, and the team that wins this will move on to the next round. 0-3 eliminated are the New Orleans Pelicans. Dallas is 1-2. Memphis is 1-1. The Lakers and the Clippers are both currently 2-0 in the group right now. Lakers, however, have a plus 19 differential. So, with all of that context, what do you like here, Lonte?
Yeah, that's a good breakdown. I was going to hit on that as well. I know the Clippers probably wish they were playing all cup games because they're 2-10 in the last 12, and I think those two were the cup.
Yeah.
But Harden's been great, man. Harden's been great. He's averaging, I think, like 33.5 in his last 8 games. I saw him go for 55 against Charlotte. I think he scored like 25 in the first quarter. So he was amazing. He's been good. He's been really good. He's been carrying that team, and now Kawhi's kind of returned, and he scored 20 in his return. The team was 2-8 without him. They're 5-12 ATS, 4-6 ATS the last 10. I like the Clippers though in this game. I mean, typically the Clippers have kind of owned the Lakers, except for last year when I think they won 3 or 4. The Lakers did, and the Lakers are playing well. It's just that I don't know if they have the interior depth to contend with what the Clippers want to do. You talked about Zubac. I mean, Harden can get downhill. Obviously, Kawhi in the mid-range. I think that'll be something that kind of bothers the Lakers. The defense has been a little bit better. The Lakers haven't shot it well. They typically don't shoot a ton of threes. JJ wants them to shoot more, but they just don't have the requisite pieces to kind of shoot those threes and make them. I mean, Luka's on a tear right now. He's averaging 37 in his last 3. I mean, they're 11-5 ATS, 5-2 as a favorite. So I know it's a little contrary, I guess it's a little contrarian to go against the Lakers right now, but I like the Clippers in this game. I'll take the points. I think they're live to win it outright.
Lonte, it's crazy because I agree with everything you said. I really do. I think no Ayton, and first of all, even with Ayton, I think Big Zoo is going to have a game. And, But with that being said, even because I think that with Ayton or without Ayton, Big Zoo was going to have a game, and I thought that this was a pretty good matchup for the Clippers. The Clippers just clip, man. They just clip. They keep clipping. I can't do it. Can't do it. No way. 7-3 ATS, by the way, last 10 games for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're 11-5 ATS on the season. The Clippers are 5-12 ATS this season. However, they have covered 4 of their last 10 games. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't believe in this Clippers team. I think the spot is good. I think this is a good matchup. I think they are taking the NBA Cup seriously. And just like Luis said, because Luis said on the bottom of the screen, if you're not on YouTube, youtube.com/NBA Gambling Podcast, feels like the Clippers love these cup games since they have no chance at the playoffs. Yeah, it does. Like they like you said, 2 of their last 10 wins were in the NBA Cup. So I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to even recommend this Clippers team. So I'm still taking the Lakers. I think that at the end of the day, yes, whatever they get easy with Harden and with Zubac is probably going to be combined about the same thing that Luka's going to do to the Clippers because he hates the Clippers. And that's where the handicap starts and ends for me. It's Luka versus the Clippers. Luka hates the Clippers. I'm taking over on Luka, and I'm taking the Lakers to get the win. I think they'll be able to get the cover as well, especially with this being an NBA Cup game. I do think that this will be a little bit of a competitive game, but I'm just expecting the Clippers to do Clipper things in the fourth quarter and just blow the game away, and the Lakers get the win. And this is what the Lakers do. When the Lakers go on this run in the beginning of the season that we're like, oh, the Lakers look so good. And everybody's talking about Lakers. And then we get about halfway through the year and they fall off a cliff. And then everybody's like, oh, yeah, this team's not winning anything. So right now we're on the climax, the rising action, the upscale of the Lakers right now. And so I will be on the Lakers laying 6.5. I understand the Clippers handicap. I can't take that team. 229 is the total. Lonte, this is very easy for me. I love over. The rim protection, lack of rim protection for the Lakers here in this game, and then the fact of Luka is going to be a monster. Luka's going to be great. LeBron James is getting back into action, and he's kind of getting guys to their spots, and he's getting the assist numbers up. His scoring is going to come up at some point. Reeves continues to look good, and they keep getting consistencies from some of the others, like. As long as the stars go out here and have a good game here, the Lakers are going to put up points. So, yeah, give me over 229. I feel really good about that, actually.
Yeah, I actually love the over. I was going to be my lock, but I like something else a little bit better. But, yeah, another thing you forgot to mention with LeBron is he's also helping contribute to this over by not playing any defense whatsoever. Zero. Like, nothing. Sometimes he's not even going back, like, at half court to defend or match up. So, yeah, I love the over. All 6 of the home games have gone over for the Lakers. And you talked about it with the Clippers. They may not play at a blistering speed, but when they're in the half court, they should be able to annihilate the Lakers on the interior, especially maybe posting up Kawhi a little bit more as well. So yeah, I love the over. I think this gets well into the 250s.
All right. Yeah, I'm all over the over too. Let's see. Player props. It starts and ends. It starts with Luka.
Yeah.
It starts with Luka. Luka versus Clippers. There's nothing else to think about here. It's very, very chalk angle. However, I mean, it feels like Luka's chalk every night, and he still goes out there and scores some 35 points whenever he wants. So, yeah, it starts with Luka for me. You're probably getting a little bit better well, not really. It's 32.5. Like this is where Luka normally is at. But he's been over this number in 4 of his last 6 games. Been over in 6 of the last 10. Been very good to the number. He loves torturing this Clippers team. I think he's ready to do it in a Lakers jersey. This is the Luka 40+ game. This is the one.
Rebounds. I forgot who mentioned it in the chat. He brought up, Andre mentioned it. Luka rebounds because of the lack of interior presence. He's going to have to rebound. I mean, he rebounds well anyway, but I just think that he'll be able to dominate. I would look for him to like ladder his boards to maybe like 10, 11 because he has the ability to rebound at a high rate. LeBron as well. I think LeBron maybe.
I was just about to throw Braun out there. That's an angle that I was looking at. 13.5 rebounds and assists for LeBron James is
I
just
like
way
that.
too low. That's just way that's comically low, honestly. Like you can actually take that up a little bit more. LeBron's going to be around the rim. He's going to be active. And then also he's not all the way in game shape. So LeBron's looking to impact the game in other ways other than going out there and trying to be LeBron of old, scoring 25, 30 plus points. So 13.5 rebounds and assists is way too low for LeBron James. He's been over that number against the Clippers in his last 4 straight games.
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging like 10 assists per game. So, I mean, he's getting like 90% of that on assists. And, I mean, we talked about it. The game plan is going to have to be for the guard, everybody to kind of gain rebound. And I think LeBron and Luka will lead that. They'll lead that charge.
All right, Big Zoo, 28.5 points and rebounds. If you would like a little parlay ad or anything, his double-double is minus 170. I mean, I think that's not bad. Like, if you're adding that to like a parlay, I don't think that's a bad price at all. Big Zoo should definitely be in for 10 and 10, but I like the points and rebounds as well, 28.5. I think he can have a really solid game. What else? This feels like the prop game today. It really does. Let's see. James Harden hasn't been good to assist, but man, how can he not abuse the pick and roll with Zubac today? Like, who is it? Who's getting the start? Is it Jackson? He's not going to know what to do in a pick and roll.
Yeah.
I could see.
Well, he will. He just won't be good at it.
He won't be good at it. Yeah. I could see Harden I know he's been bad to the assist recently, but I could really see this being a pretty good assist game for Harden. And it's at plus money at 8.5. So something to look into. But yeah, load up on your props in this game. I think this is going to be a high scoring. This is going to be a nice game. Craziest starts at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Insanely late time for the East Coast. I know. Cool. We put up with the 10 p.m. starts. 10:30 at times. 11 is crazy. Like, this is basically midnight starting the game. All right. Anything else here, Lonte? All right. All right. Before we get to Lock Dog and Underdog, gotta talk to the people about Rhythm. Let me fire up the Rhythm Labs here and see what Rhythm likes on the slate. Small 3-game slates. I feel like Rhythm really is locked into these 3-game slates too and knowing what's going on. So, all right. Let's get down on the action and let's see. First thing up, I want to say is that Lonte, Rhythm is on your side. Rhythm thinks there's very good value on the Clippers money line at plus 208 here today. And they think the Clippers, too, only care about the NBA Cup and bringing an NBA Cup banner to Intuit Dome. That's actually a pretty good angle. I'm not gonna lie. The Clippers not being good at playing basketball at any other time but the NBA Cup is actually a pretty good angle. I'm committed to my Lakers angle tonight. I'm not gonna lie. But if the Clippers do win this game, Lonte, I will commit to the Clippers winning the entire NBA Club. I will. I will do that. That this is a promise to you here during the Rhythm read, because Rhythm likes Clippers money line at plus 208, and I'm on the other side. If the Clippers win tonight and Rhythm wins tonight, I will take the Clippers to win the entire NBA Cup going forward, because again, it would be the best thing if the Clippers only cared about winning NBA Cup games and lost everything else. Biggest Clippers thing ever. So there we go. Make sure you tap into Rhythm, and use that promo code SGPN25 when you download Rhythm and get 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use the promo code SGPN25. Yeah, no, things really are lining up for the Clippers. That's crazy. I would love the Clippers to win the NBA Cup. I'm not going to lie. It would be the greatest thing. All right, Lonte, Lock, Dog, what are you doing?
You know what? I was gonna take the Clippers Lakers game over, but I'm gonna go a little bit off the pad. I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia 76ers at home. I think they'll get a big win. They haven't won in cup play yet. Orlando's undefeated, so I think spoiling that a little bit would be better. Maxi's in the lineup. I think he'll be PG. Will be. I mean, PG's just like whatever at this point. Until he gets healthy enough to kind of contribute. But I do think, his gravity. He's still a guy that you have to guard and you can't leave open. And he has shown some flashes. I mean, obviously coming off that injury and not playing basketball so long is tough. But I'm gonna take Philly at home plus the 2.5. I think they win it outright. To be honest with you. So I'm going to take Philly plus 2.5 as my lock. For my dog, I'm going to take you. Now, you can find this anywhere from like plus 950 to maybe like 11-1. Give me LeBron, triple-double. We talked about all the reasons, all the things that contribute to him. Obviously, the scoring, I think, will be there. We talked about the assists. They've been there. The rebounds is one of the things that I think he'll really relish in, especially in this role. We've seen him play the 5 in spots. We know he's going to get up for this type of game. It's a big game, 2-0 in cup play. They've been there before they actually, obviously have a cup title. So I'm going to take LeBron triple-double. Let's just go 10-1 to call it even in between. But you can find better if you shop.
All right. Like that. So 10-1 dog is really hard to follow up. I will do my best here. For my lock, we talked about it. Give me the over in the Lakers and the Clippers game, over 229. I'm expecting fireworks in this game. I think the lack of rim protection is going to be an issue. The offensive rebounding is going to be an issue for the Lakers here in this game. So they're going to give the Clippers extra opportunities. And this Clippers team has not looked good defensively in the past 5 games. So that's something I want to exploit. They are giving up nearly 120 points per game. And so 120 points by the Lakers. I think I can get to 109 for the Clippers in this one. So give me the over 229. That is too low. That's my lock. For my dog, let's put my money where my mouth is with Atlanta. I was thinking of just going same game and Luka and just taking Luka for an alt, because I feel like we are really due for a Luka, like not just Luka good 30-point game against the Clippers, but I think we're due for like a 40-point, 45-point, maybe even 50-point bomb by Luka. I really do think we're due, especially on the Clippers. However, I'm going to keep it simple. The all spread did good for me yesterday. Let's do it again with the Atlanta Hawks laying 14.5. 15 points. Beat the Wizards by 15 points. Atlanta Hawks laying 14.5 plus 156. That's my dog. And let's get into underdog. What would you like here?
I think it's a fairly easy one. You like the Luka, I like the LeBron, and we like Zubac. That's pretty simple.
Okay. So how are we playing Bron?
I would say PRA. Or if you want to go RA, I'm fine with that, because 13.5 is a little low. But I mean, I like the triple double, so I'm liking it all PRA. But RA.
But maybe in case, like, he's been chilling. He ain't been trying to do too much. It might be a 15-point triple double like Jokic had last night.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. So higher Luka, higher Bron. It's at 14.5, but I still think that's a good number.
Yeah, that's one.
And what was the last one you said? Who did we say?
Zoo. We said 28.5 PR.
Oh yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's SGE. Me and Scott used to do the SGEs in WNBA season because not a lot of games going on, and the same game entries they've been good to us. So I think the good mojo is here for us, Lonte. Let's do it. Zoo. How do we want to play Zoo? Rebounds, points and rebounds.
Yeah, I would go PR.
All right, big Zoo PR.
Probably correlated because.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, bring back player. All right, there we go. Big Zoo. Higher 28.5 points and rebounds. LeBron James, higher 14.5 rebounds and assists. And Luka Doncic, higher 32.5 points against the Clippers. Add that all in the underdog, shake it up, and you're going to get 6.81x. $100 gets $681 of that underdog fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBA SGPN. Lonte, anything else for the people before we get up out of here?
Not that's it, man. Happy holidays, everybody. I think I'll be back, but yeah, happy holidays, everybody. If they're not going to catch another show for the rest of the week, I know people are traveling.
All that same. Happy holidays. He's at Lonte XX. I'm at really real __ at SGPN NBA. Make sure you give us a follow. YouTube.com/NBA Gambling Podcast. And again, wherever you get your podcast, 5-star rating and review. It takes 2 seconds. Hop over there to Apple, Spotify. Quick 5-star rating and review really helps us out. And with that, that is it. Have nothing else, say nothing else, do no other way of ending the podcast. Just ending like this. We are out of here.